If I don't wake up with a prey on me, with a cry for me. I gotta strap up, gotta mac up, cause the streets ain't safe. Money on my mind, gotta find out, we don't need no space. If I don't wake up with a cry for me when I make my pace. If I don't wake up with a prey on me, with a cry for me. I gotta strap up, gotta mac up, cause the streets ain't safe.
That just happened. What is up, guys? It's your boy Triple in the can. But you already do that. Sorry about that. My phone's falling. Anyway, so I know you guys keep asking about the Braap story, and I know you want to know what happened. And I wasn't gonna do it because I'm not the type of person. I would just leave you guys in the limbo. But since Braap already did this video, I gotta state my side of the story. Which, you know what I'm saying? It's a long story. So let's start at the top. First, when I first started vlogging, you guys who follow him and see that, you know, he wasn't very like supportive. He wasn't very supportive, and it kind of hurt me. And I'm like, damn, like, you know, this is my best friend at the time. Like, you know, this is my best friend. Like, you know, Omi's putting me on. Oh, let's rewind a little bit real quick. So anyway, let's talk about Omi fast. I'm sorry. Let's talk about Omi and then we get back to Braap. So what happened with Omi was when I first met Omi, probably was like, not even when I first met Omi, forget when I first met him. Every time I used to see this guy, he's like, he used to tell me, I want to sign you, I want to sign to you. I want to sign to you. I want to sign you. I want to sign you. I want to sign you. And I'm like, I can't, because, you know, I was actually riding, for those of you who know me, I was rocking with YO Bike Life at the time. And so, you know, I wasn't really interested. And I used to tell, you know, basically the manager of the YO Bike Life, like, you know, this guy keep coming at me, keep coming at, like, come on, let's do something. I want to go on tour. I want to do this. I want to do that. But he wanted me to vlog, and me being lazy, I'm like, nah, I don't want to vlog, because, you know, Braap vlogs, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to interfere with that. And, you know, that's like my friend. He's like, listen, don't worry about it. Everybody got their own wave. You have your own fans. I have my own fans. So anyway, long story short, I started it. You know, I met Omi. We started talking. I talked to the other guy from YO Bike Life. Told him, look, you're not doing that with me. I'm gonna go see what Omi's gonna do with me. So Omi came in the picture. Like, yo, I want you to start vlogging. I want you to do this, do that. I'm like, all right, that's cool. Under one condition. I want to bring Braap with me. I'm saying that's my best friend at the time. And, you know, I want to bring him with me. I don't want it to be like oh, this Boogie just took off on the train without me, which no, that wasn't the case. You know, when it was Reloaded Riders, it was only supposed to be me, only as a rider, only me. We was only focusing when June and Omi and I sat down on the table. It was only supposed to be me. And it kind of knew it was going to be a little, like a lack of communication with Braap, not only because of who he is, it's a lot of other stuff. I don't even got to talk about it. Anyway, so long story short, that happened, and he wasn't supporting me when I started vlogging or whatever. He posted a video stating that, shout out to everybody that they using the camera in Philly. Some I made it, so if you didn't make it, well, good luck or whatever. He said some. And long story short, you know, it hit me because I knew it was a direct shot to me. And I'm like, damn, like, you know, this is supposed to be my best friend. I don't see why he's doing this. You know what I'm saying? He's supposed to be supportive. Not even supposed to. He's not supposed to give me a shout out. That's if he wants to. But, you know, as close as we was and as much things, and you guys see the vlogs, you know, I was always there. We was a good team. Everybody loved us together. And that's why when Omi wanted to sign me, you know, I specifically told him, like, I don't want to sign unless we bring Braap. You understand? So anyway, long story short, we went to the table, we talked. It wasn't right for Braap. So, you know, I was going to still sign with Omi. We were supposed to sign actually the day of the video that you guys are about to see shortly, which you'll see. And so anyway, when I was going to sign to Omi, you know, he went and gave me a bike. He went and gave me he gave me actually 2 bikes. And we was going to go to the dealer and buy another bike. So anyway, let me get to the big problem. Let me just skip all to the chase. So our initial fallout was the day of his gender reveal. You know, the night before Braap's gender reveal, you know, me and Omi went, well, not me and Omi, Omi went and brought the 125 that he wanted, which he initially wanted to sell his bike and buy that one. And Omi felt bad, you know, being as though he's still Braap, even if he didn't want to sign. Omi got a good heart like that. So Omi was like, no, man, I'm going to go buy this bike and we're going to drive it to his gender reveal. So I was like, all right, that's cool, we could do that. So the 52 fake out with the ride out was, you know, we're going to take this bike to him. He's going to think we're not going to the ride out or whatever. I mean, to his gender reveal, but which we really are. And so we went or whatever to go get the bike. Omi got the bikes. He posted a picture like, you know, buying bikes for the neighborhood or whatever he had posted. I can't quite remember, but you guys gonna see it right here. And so in that picture, you see the tow truck's there, got all the bikes on it. So he bought all the bikes or whatever, and you know, Omi was like, "Yo, this is the bike. We give it to Braap, drive it to his gender reveal, blah 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 blah." So that same day, Braap goes to DHY, goes over there and talks all this shit about us. Oh, Omi and Boogie are haters. They coming over here to buy the bike I brought, or whatever he had said. I can't initially say whatever he said, but then he made a comment to Kid Kid, which Kid Kid was my editor at the time, and Kid Kid came over here like, oh, you know, this, that, and the third, blah, 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 blah. So I called, made a phone call. It's just a long story. Anyway, so that was why I was really mad. You know what I'm saying? He went over there saying basically like I was a hater, like I wanted the bike, in which that wasn't the case. The case was, you know, Omi brought it for we can drive it to the gender reveal. So we heard that he was, it was like, damn, like, you know, we trying to do all this to surprise him at his gender reveal with the bike that, you know, it don't got nothing to do with the gender reveal, but it's something he wants and maybe it's going to please him. So we, you know, it didn't happen because obviously he was mad. I was in my feelings. So I didn't show up to the gender reveal. No, I didn't. Who want to show up to someone that, you know, you calling your best friend and all that, and, you know, they're treating you like if you're a hater or someone that just doesn't support them, which I can show you guys. I supported Braap way before he was Braap Vlogs, way before, you know what I'm saying? And even before that, I used to see him riding, because I've always been around. I've been riding since 07, 08. I probably haven't been riding much longer than a lot of you guys, but 07, 08, at my time, you know, there was a bunch of good riders. And Braap Vlogs wasn't, you know, he wasn't nothing. But look at this. Even still to this day, look, this is my actual Instagram. Look. That's videos of us together. There's videos of us. Look. Still to this day. Look. Look at that. Is that a clear view? You can see that? Clear view? Right there? I'm saying still to this day, because I don't have no animosity towards him. I'm not him. I'm not petty. I'm not a grudge holder. What you guys are gonna see. I mean, you never know. We can talk tomorrow. I don't. As long as there's no hurt and nothing going on, there shouldn't be no with him or he a op. You know, how am I a op? But I'm explaining to you why he says I'm a op. And that's just a second. Let me just keep showing you guys. You know what I'm saying? Even with all the stuff that went on, I still got him here. And not only that, how much I supported him through the years. Like, I know, I heard, you know, through a grapevine, they told me that he was saying, oh, I know for 10 plus years and he did me dirty. I never did you dirty, bro. Never. It's not doing dirty. It's just, I'm saying, if you make someone feel uncomfortable, what you expecting to just be there with their hands crossed, waiting, like, oh yeah, make me feel comfortable again. No, that doesn't work like that. Life is not a game. So look, I'm gonna show you. Look, this is a birthday shout out. Slide through and follow my young boy. He gets nasty on them bikes. Motorhead for real. At 1 down, 5 up. That was his name back then on Instagram. And here, that's facts right there. Can you see that real good? You see that clear? You can pause it and read the comment. I just read it. But you know what I'm saying? This is how much of a supporting friend I was. And like I said, prior to that, before this, you know what I'm saying, I seen what he had. Like, you know, I said he was a young kid riding bikes, doing what he do. You know, y'all seen him now. You know, I'm his best. Doing the laughs and all that. What more support you want? You know what I'm saying? When you wanted me to record, I recorded. When you wanted me to do this, I did it. You know what I'm saying? And I did it out of love. I didn't do it because, oh, this is Braap. Look. Braap. When he had it, y'all remember? Oh, my phone just died. The 125. The real problem was, you know, he was in his feelings already. We already talked about that, about me going to gender reveal, but you already know why I didn't go to the gender reveal. So, after the gender reveal, you know, we had a ride out on his gender reveal, which was supposed to be for the bike to get delivered to his gender reveal. And then the second day was supposed to be, you know, just us to ride out, exploring, you know, and enjoying his gender reveal. You know, like, oh yeah, it's a girl, it's a boy, whatever. And also, it was my birthday weekend. So, that didn't happen. You know, Braap was jealous. Not jealous, he was just in his feelings, which I understood. But the communication and the friendship that we had should have been more like, yo, you didn't come to my gender reveal, you know, because I knew I was gonna talk to him if the problem that happened, which I'll get to it, didn't happen. Um, you know, I would have came and would have been, I would have talked to his mom and his, Nikki, because you know she's understanding. Whoever, you know, whoever was around him at the time, I would have spoke to him, Fatty, whatever, and you know, I would have told him like, yo, you know, I didn't go to gender reveal, but it's a gender reveal. It's only to reveal the child. It's not a baby shower. It's not the day of labor. So the friendship we had was like a brother and brother. So it would have been big brother, little brother. Yo, bro, you didn't come to my gender reveal, so I want you to come to my. I want you to. Matter of fact, you're gonna pay for the baby shower, which would have been a problem. The friendship we had shouldn't have dropped the way it did. Which, you know, a lot of people say, oh, Boogie's a op, he did this, he did that. I never did nothing. So you can't say something that you don't know. Just because he said, oh, you know, he took the Florida guys, I never took no sides at all. I stood neutral. And Braap will tell you himself, I stood neutral. You know what I'm saying? Even the day of the problem, the day that stuff happened, he didn't even have to get into it. So let's get to the problem where it started, which is the ride out, which you're going to see now.
Bro, you got a problem, bro? You got a problem, bro? No, don't shake my hand. You got a problem, bro? You got a problem, bro? You got a problem, bro?
Then, all right, so you guys seen the problem right there. You seen what happened just now, and you see me smacking Jeff. So I know you wonder, oh, why are you smacking Jeff for what's going on? Well, so this is what happened. When we was riding with Fiebre Motoras in Orlando, probably I think it was the second ride out we did over there. Um, Me and Braap had that little fallout, which you remember we made up when we came back to Philly or whatever, but it still wasn't the same. It was just something there, just it was just like a backwards magnet pushing us. And I think we just needed to communicate more, which I don't know. I don't know why we did. I don't know if it was. I don't know. I can't remember what it was. Probably his pride is too high. My pride is too high. I can't quite remember. So anyway, Jeff took his side, mind you. Now Jeff, when he came to Philly, you know, Boogie fan. Oh, Boogie this, Boogie that. Which, all right, that's cool. You're a Boogie fan, whatever. We ride or whatever. He used to ride every night with us, and so he didn't know nothing about Brett. Well, he probably did, but he never spoke upon it. You know, I fuck with you, bro. You know, you the nicest in Philly. You this, you that. All right, you cool. So when that problem happened between me and Brap, you know, he took Brap's side, which is fine. It doesn't bother me. You can take whoever side you want. But how it started? Okay, so Ciego calls Brap like, oh, Jeff, blah, 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 he's running his off, blah, 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 just saying all the stuff. So I'm like, what the hell is going on? So he's snapping or whatever. He's like literally snapping. Oh, I'm gonna do this, do that. I'm like, all right, listen, I didn't know what was going on at the time. So then I'm like, man, let me see what the big hype is about. So I go on his Instagram and I click it, and then it's like, yeah, you know, he was saying on his stories, oh, this, I'm rocking with Brap and all that. Brap vlogs for life. So I'm like, but you know, the stuff he was saying was in a threatening way, saying this, saying that. So I'm like, damn, like, that's how he feel? Like, you know, I thought we was cool. It shouldn't be like that. Like, you know, this is Jeff. Like, he was just a Boogie fan in Philly, which, like I said, it doesn't bother me. But the stuff you're saying and you're threatening me with stuff that you shouldn't even have to do that. You could have been like, yo, I'm Brap Vlogs. That's it. You'd have had to say the extra stuff you said. So anyway, me and Brap made up, which you've seen the video. One second, I'm going to speak about it. You've seen the video with us making up or whatever. And, but I told Brap on the one conditions, I was like, yeah, we cool and all that, bro, but, you know, with Jeff. And he's like, oh, why, bro, why? Like, leave alone. I was like, nah, bro, because you just said shit that, you know what I'm saying, that just didn't have, like, it just, like, it didn't have to go there, you know what I'm saying? We argue, we're brothers, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna argue, we're gonna fight, we're gonna have dislikes, but that's where communicate, you know, when you communicate, like, oh, I didn't like you did this, I didn't like you did that, and, you know, then you sit there and think about it, like, yeah, you're right, bro, blase, blase, blah, like we did, but, you know, stuff we still had to communicate about, because, you know, we still had to end up having another conversation when we went to Florida again. So anyway, we made up or whatever. Fiebre Motora invites us for the third time again. We go over there, we're at the hotel, Brap stays at, he got his own Airbnb. I stood in the hotel with my guys, which was Chop, Kid, the videos, I did a video about it when we got stuck in the elevator. You can go see it. Oh yeah, so I'm at the hotel. Brap's like, oh yo, let's go out tonight. I'm like, yeah, come on, let's go out. He's like, oh, but Jeff's coming. I'm like, damn, nah, I'm not gonna go, bro. I'm not, nah. He just took it overboard with the situation. He's like, oh, come on, man, just leave it alone for me one night, please, blase, blase, blah. So I'm like, I'm not gonna go out, but you know, I'm not gonna do nothing to him. And Brap was like, all right, blase, blase, blah. We left it at that. So, you know, now it came to the gender reveal, which Jeff flew out, and you know, I didn't forget about that. And then, you know, prior to that, Brap is mad because I didn't show up to his gender reveal, which I don't blame him. Like I said, you know, I didn't show up, and you know, I'm his best friend. That hurt him, and I know it did, and I'm sorry about that. You know, hopefully you can accept my apology, and you know, you just forget about it because you know we're grown. Anyway, he came to the ride out, and you know, he started recording, and he's looking my way. He's saying, yeah, you know, they said we couldn't come or whatever, blase, blase, blah, so on, so on, so on, and then. You know, the situation happened, which the video you already seen happened. I came up to him, what's the problem? Why are you, like, you got a problem with me? Blah, 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 blah. Nah, boom, smacked him. And then that's what happened. Then him and Braap came up to me, which this is where the opness, he says that you know, that I'm an op and all this, which I'm not. Which what really happened was, you seen the video. I only smacked Jeff. I never touched Braap. Like I said, I won't ever touch Braap. Not even to this day. There's no need for me to touch him. I still love him like a brother, like I said. And there's no need for me to put my hands on him or anything. Anyway, it doesn't matter, man. Like I said, the problem happened. He was saying I was an op because Ciego and him had a little altercation, which I'm not gonna talk about that because that's like I said, I'm not that type of guy. I'm not the guy who's gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna post this video of, you know, my once best friend doing this, doing that. Jeff is different. You know what I'm saying? I never had a communication like that I had with Braap with Jeff. So it's different. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to see the picture. So, you know, Ciego and Braap had an altercation, and then Braap basically took it out on me, like if I had everything to do with it, which, you know, if we're grown men, you know what I'm saying, two grown men handle it. Just like, you know, he took Jeff's side, and then he said I took Ciego's side. I never took sides. What I did was separated a situation, right? All right, I smacked Jeff or whatever, right? Okay, let's use this as an example. So anyway, this is Braap, and this is Ciego. So, you know, if I would have brought them together, you know, this has been a big problem. But all I did was separate them. You know what I'm saying? I kept one over here, you stay over there. And if you want to fight like grown men, then it's different. But, you know, that wasn't the case here. You know, nobody wanted to fight like grown men, which I'm not going to speak about. It's a bunch of bullcrap. And anyway, so that's why Braap calls me an op or whatever he calls me, which, like I said, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't faze me. I don't lose sleep over it. And then comes the IKEA video. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out. It's somewhere down there in my channel. The IKEA video that I went and, you know, I did the overnight challenge or whatever. Yeah, we went to jail. Yeah, we got charged. The guy who's actually recording me, which his name is Dom, Dom, say hi to the camera. Come over here, come say hi. Little punk.
What's going on, guys? It's Dom on the camera, but you already knew that.
But you already knew that. So anyway, so you got to make a negative moment, which this is negative because I don't want to talk about I don't know you guys want to find out what happened and all shit. I'm not talking about the IKEA stuff. I'm talking about the and like I said, we went to IKEA, man. We're gonna go make this like this negative problem, and we're gonna keep vlogging and we're gonna keep doing it. No one's gonna stop our grind or our shine, which I mean like as in because you know I'm gonna whatever. If I get a paycheck of 10,000, whoever's around me is gonna get that. You know what I'm saying? We split it as a team, and then you start your own vlog and you have your own fans, and then you start making your own money, and then you know what I'm saying? That's how it's supposed to be. That's how life's supposed to be. Like as in not life, just friendship. Like if you got a friend, you know, you help them out. If you know they're in need, you got 10,000 and they got $0. It's not gonna hurt for you to give them even 3,000. You know what I'm saying? Here, take this. Go buy yourself a setup. The way Omi did. Shout out to Omi and the Hellcat, man. He looked out for me. Omi went and said, here, bro, take my camera, digital, go record this vlog, go get Boogie a camera, go get him the whole equipment, which that's what he did. We went, got a camera, which is the camera I'm using now, and we went and got our equipment, my equipment, my GoPro. He got me everything, which is the setup I'm using now. And, you know, shout out to Omi and Hellcat. Like I said, he looked out on that, which that's good. He's a good guy. He helps people out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know that. But anyway, this whole video was done about me and Braap, so let's keep it on that. So anyway, you know, I had no animosity towards him. Even with the video, he said that I'm an op and all this stuff. I never did nothing to him for him to say that. I never took sides. You know, I just handled my business the way I said I was gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna touch him here in Florida. I'm gonna touch him when he gets to Philly. And I didn't disrespect him. I didn't do it as gender reveal. I didn't do it, you know what I'm saying, nowhere. I just did it at basically my birthday right out, you know what I'm saying? And I took care of what I had to take care of. Not only, I couldn't have did it there. I could have said, yo, Jeff, come here, let me holler at you. Let's go rumble at my garage. We could have closed my garage and we could have fought there. But that wasn't the case. It was just he was being disrespectful, pointing the camera towards me, saying this, that, and the third, whatever he was saying. I'm not gonna speak him up. I'm not gonna say what he was saying, but you know, he was saying some negative stuff. So I had to take care of it, which you guys seen the video already. And I don't like problems. I don't like that, but I had to take care of just like something that had me mad. And whatever. That's the problem. That's what happened. I keep jumping from story to story. I done jumped to the IKEA, on me, whatever. But anyway, let me tell you about the so yeah, so we got charged. We had to wait for the cameras. We had to go to court for the cameras. We beat it. They gave us a summary, but don't try that, man. Don't go doing overnight challenge. That's all fake. That's for like people who got their mom is the manager in IKEA or in an overnight store that actually stays open 24 hours with like a Walmart, your local Walmart, which here would be Roosevelt Boulevard's Walmart. They stay open 24 hours. Anyway, so don't try that at home. It's not worth it. We went to jail. We sat in jail for 4 days because our bail went from 1,000, no, 500 to 2,500. Yeah, you know, in the state of Philadelphia, they got a 10%. So basically, we got charged 5,000. 10% is 500, and then that was 20,000. 10%, 25,000. 10%, 2,500. So what happened was the judge gave us the first judge gave us a $25,000 bail. She thought we was in there stealing, doing burglary, so they charged us with burglary, trespassing, criminal trespassing. It's not worth it. You go through so many things for nothing. So don't try that at home. That was the worst. It wasn't the worst experience because it wasn't, but it was the worst feeling. You know what I'm saying, the worst process, time consuming. Had to get the cameras back. Look how long it took me to get you guys the IKEA vlog. It took so long. So anyway, that's all I want to talk about. You know what I'm saying. That's it. I'm not going to talk about nothing negative. This is the last time you're going to hear me talk about me and Braap or whatever. If we make up one day, you know what I'm saying, we make up whatever. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. It is what it is. I'm not going to speak about this no more. I don't care if you're going to post negative comments about, oh, and all this. That's not nothing new. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people say a lot of things. If they spoke about God, who am I to say, oh, yeah, they're talking about me? So I don't care. Anyway, the next video is going to be moto vlogging. I'll keep you guys updated and stay tuned for the next vlog. Peace.